All right, here it is. It's Monday, about 12:30 now, and I got a couple of knives ready to heat treat. And I'm going to show folks how I heat treat my knives. If you can, if you can see the edge of that cowboy scalpel there, it's about I don't know if you can see it, but it's about a half a dime thick. I've already polished it, shined it up, and I'm ready to heat treat. This is the way I do it. It's easier to get the scratches out when the metal is soft before you harden it. So here I go. I'm gonna take my torch and I'm gonna lay it right here on top, right above the plunge lines, right behind them. And I'm gonna let that kind of work it back and forth just a little bit. And right on top of the spine, it's gonna get real red here in a minute, orange or yellow. And then I'm gonna quit and I'm gonna turn it on the side and I'm gonna push that heat up the knife. Kind of pushing it up. And while you're doing this, it also heats the other side as well. Okay, I get it all the way to the edge, turn it over, and now I'm going to focus a little more on the edge of the knife rather than the middle of the knife, and I'm going to start doing my heat treat. And I'm looking for pulling up the yellow, orange, and I'm going to push it all the way to the edge, the front of the blade. You just push it on up there, just like that. I get it all the way to the edge, same kind of a uniform color, all the way from the plunge lines all the way to the tip, uniform in color, about half the blade, back and forth. Turn it over, make sure this side gets the same way. And as you can see, I hope you can see it. I don't know if you can or not, but I'm trying to get a uniform color front to top from the plunge lines all the way to the tip. I get my plunge lines, then I go to quench. And I got a tray full of oil over there that I put the knives in. I'll show you a couple of times. I got 3 knives here I'm ready to heat treat. Just gonna hold it right here on top of it. Again, this knife, this cowboy scalpel, the edge of the knife is about a half a dime. And I'm getting her hot. Waiting for it to change colors. Up here on top, when I see that orange coming in, that yellow, then I'm ready to start pushing the black. I want it to be kind of a dark brown to right close to the edge of the chrome look to it. The blue, you get the brown and then the blue, and I push it all the way to the edge from the plunge line all the way to the tip of the knife. Just push it up there. Once I get it all the way up there, turn it over. Now I focus my flame on the edge of the knife, and I'm gonna push that heat. I'm pushing it up. As you can see, it's turning that, you're getting that yellow color, orangey yellow. Pushing it all the way from the plunge lines all the way to the tip. Once I get a uniform color on the edge of this knife from the plunge line to the tip, you can see it's kind of uniform color all the way up there. Now I'll flip it over and I'm gonna make sure that I got the same on the opposite side. I got a uniform color front to rear. And then I put it in the oil, quench it in oil. One more little different style knife. I really like this little jewel. It's gonna be fun to play with. I'm heat treating. Same way, I put my heat torch right there on top of the plunge, right behind the plunges. I'm getting the orange, you see it up on top. The bright black's already gone down all the way down. The ricasso. And then I take that knife and I start pushing that dark color, that brown and blue or dark blue to chrome. I just start pushing it all the way to the tip. Using this cutting tip all the way up. And I get that dark brown all the way to the very tip. You gotta be careful up on the tip now, you burn it away. And then I turn it over. Now I'm gonna concentrate on getting my color, my orange color I want. And I'm gonna push it up halfway. I'm only working on the bottom half of the knife towards the edge. And I'm pushing it up. You can see that color pushing up towards the point. Got to be real careful on the point. Run it up there, get a uniform color. Turn it over, make sure you get the same thing on the opposite side. We're only working on half the knife now, the bottom half towards the edge. And I'm working on getting a uniform color. See it? All right, we got a uniform color, and then we go to quench. And that pretty much, I'm going to